Hello, everybody, the Herm from the Game channel. Welcome back to the 1000 Week Reich and to my Greater German Reich playthrough with Herm here. We have finished this side of the tree over here. We've got a little bit to do in here, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're probably going to spend the majority of today's episode getting down through the industry treaty and to Germany's unique system. Oh, the Russian Republic's going after Mongolia. We're going to have, obviously, the two big boys in Russia left. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and the Russian Republic. And now that I know that we're not going to have a war with any of our guys after that last focus we done last episode, I'm going to go ahead and put all of our army on the Soviet front. Oh. Okay, and you're guaranteed by the US. Is the US guaranteeing anyone else out with their sphere? Turkey. Okay. Mayday. Altai's gone. Greater Syrian State's gone. So we've got the Arab Federal Republics. Okay. Research. What do I want to do? Extraction 2. Let's do it. So we do still have some shortages, but that's because we don't have tungsten. Which of course I have 0 factories right now, civilian factories building away, so that's not great. Hopefully this episode we might actually be able to beat Herm's morphine addiction. I'm hoping we're going to be able to, because I want to see what happens when he does beat it. I'm very curious. Right, I don't think we need to put these on anything more to do with tungsten right now, as I put some more into artillery. I think I want to set up like that. Industry. I don't need to do any more there now, I don't think. That's ahead of time. We're all good there. All good there. Let's go ahead and get the improved capacity for the anti-air. Nuclear ship reactor is going to be done. And what I'll do is I'll then grab nuclear reactor. That allows me to build them. Can start getting a nuclear arsenal. Right, let others plan. Perhaps then it is time to take a hands-off approach planning the economy. Instead of bureaucrats within the economics ministry slaving over desks trying to determine which goes where, we can leave it to those who are less easily stumped and can see the writing on the wall much clearer. Of course, such men are the heads of various conglomerates that dominate the private sector of our economy. These men have had years of experience. Each of them sees what makes the economy tick, what makes it improve, decline, or fall. It is preposterous that we do not have more of these men in economic positions within our government. A room full of these businessmen can achieve entire decades worth of a bureaucrat's efforts in a single afternoon. Bring me the contact list. I have a few meetings to arrange. An outsider economic expert is invited. Oh! Interesting. Anyways, here we go again. Fighting the addiction. Come on, Herm. Let's kick the morphine addiction. I have faith in you. I believe in him. He's got this in the bag this time. Third time's the charm, they say. Now Norway's actually still with us as well, which is good. But they're not in our faction though, which is... I don't know why that always happens. Wait, the what? Wait, what? The Tirana Pact? Okay, the Tirana Pact, it's not going to last long because, well, the Italians will probably kill them. Oh well. Oh, the fight fails again. We shall try again. Third time's not the charm. Third time's not the charm. And this is the first time the Soviets have actually taken, you know, the two, like the Urals and the other puppet. We can actually have a look, surely. Oh, that's Kazakh. Trans-Volga. And I can't remember what the other one was. Idle-Ural. Both of them have finally lost to the Soviets for once, rather than me taking them out. And the Mongolians People Republic looks like they're going to lose as well. They do have 9 divisions, no manpower. We've got a very even-looking war there. Now what I keep forgetting is a thing is the GDP. We are currently second. We're still quite far behind the American economy. We're going to work down market reforms first because I do want to work down to encourage the market first because that allows us to start slowly recovering. We also got the free trade, which I'm not 100% happy about. Then again, actually, we've got plenty of iron, steel to trade. That's the only thing we're really trading a lot of. And aluminium, I guess, as well. Right, that's all caught up now. Let's go ahead and get the drop tanks. Let's go ahead and grab that. Oh. Roughly done in 3,593 days. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. Who's the president right now? Altai Stevenson. Can we be friends though? That's the thing we're asking here, America. Can we be friends? So we can also get Herm as a field marshal by doing that focus right there. The field marshal Herm. Well, there goes Mongolia, and Burma's getting invaded. I do want to work down the army tree as well. Well, all of its beliefs are the same as National Socialism. Herm's branch of National Socialism is unique in the attempts of de-radicalizing some aspects of the ideology, such as advocating for peace while certainly against military expansion against civilized people. This branch of National Socialism also supports reforms in some areas of the nation. However, Herm maintains a strong cult of personality of both Mr. H and Herm, constantly pushing for the idea of duty and honour. Interesting. And the Revel South report. And let's try again. We're going again. So, I don't know what kind of action we're going to have this episode. I don't think we're going to have a lot. We're probably just going to be kind of chilling. Just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen between the two big boys here. We've got our market reforms done. Free market economy. The free market is one of the most powerful things on this earth. Though the shifting words and actions of investors, bankers and stockbrokers, nations rise, fall and rise again. The power of paper money and metal coins have triumphed even the mightiest of mythological beasts and deities. And it's time to reintroduce such a glorious system back into our nation once again. The public only grew disheartened with such an economic model when they became incredibly poor and the value of our money was so dreadfully worthless that it was being used as wallpaper. All of this was during the Weimar era, coupled with the Great Depression. Both of these aspects contribute to our smashing success in establishing our rule, and the economic reforms that brought us out of that economic crisis were quick and speedy. Now we have been long recovered from such despair, and there are some, it is easy to forget the benefits of the invisible hand of the market. Let us remind the nation just how beneficial that hand is. So, 10 on both the construction speed and production efficiency capacity. I'm not going to bother with any of those right now. I'm going to bother with that. What we'll do is grab the encryption. What was I going to do there? I was going to have a wee look at... Okay, good, right. So, construction speed is going to be at minus 60 and then minus 20 for the production efficiency cap. So it's not really doing too much to it. Construction speed bonus right there. Sweat makes profit. Conglomerates gives us civvies. Some more civvies there. Some more civvies there. Somehow, Herm has successfully overcome his drug addiction. Ordered his doctors to burn the remaining morphine stash, wiping the memories of his addicted past behind. While the glorious battle will not be reported to the public, Herm will certainly enjoy the fruits of the success. And he's no longer a substance abuser. Glorious. Well done, Herm. What a man. He's done it. He's kicked his addiction. He's now just a Reichsmarschall and a dictator. He's got those two bonuses. That is it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to extensive conscription. Why the hell not? Japanese Emperor executed. Oh well. Bye, Hirohito. Let's grab Volkswagen AG because it gives us stability and also the production cost of motorized equipment's down. And we'll also go ahead for There's one that does construction speeds, not yes, there. Hochtief AG. As for our equipment, Mauser is definitely the one I'm going for. Oh gosh, let's just bring up our civvies. Let's only issue. Okay, chemical shells are way ahead of time. I'll go for the land. Navy. We're fine. Doing a drop tanks there. Let's go for the large scale jet engines. Go ahead and do the public exhibition. Why the hell not? Dewey elected as president. Thomas Dewey. Okay, I don't know if that's going to help really in our pursuit of peace with the Americans. I am really interested in getting down there quickly though. But control the Reichsmark. Along with a taking a hands-off approach, a watchful eye and caring grip must be applied to other areas that could easily slip if not attended to as such. None is more so evident than the Reichsmarschall itself. With our recent loosening of some areas of the economy, along with we've taken a growing laissez-faire stance, our national currency has seen a rather steady growth rate, bringing it up in value for the first time in quite a few years. Nice, fantastic. So construction speed going to go up by 15, consumer goods down by -5, and then +5 to the cap. That's going to be on 15, 45, and 15. -15, 45, and actually not -15. It's going to be +15. So 15, 45, and 15. Not bad, not bad. So then the next one will modify to 10, 30, and 10. And that will basically bring it down to 5, 15, and 5, and I'll finish it off. So really, I'll probably encourage the market. I need to do all of that though. Probably then grab this because we get some more civvies, and then we'll go ahead and grab these. Because that factory output is going to be quite nice for 200 days. Already on war economy, so that should bypass. Alright, that's that done as well now. Might as well grab the battlefield support. Shoot the rest with tank guns. Construction boom. Are we gonna have a war? Surely you can do this. Yeah, you can. We'll see what happens there. But Siberia will run red. Entity is abomination. And then did they get something to do with me? All the attack on the Toronto. Oh. Okay, opens the decision of reclamation of Western Russia. Right, gold reserve. Another key aspect of Führer's free market reforms is the reintroduction of the gold standard. For the longest time, Germany and many other nations backed the value of their currency to that of gold, which served them very beneficially for decades. However, the most extreme of circumstances, the Great Depression finally broke the camel's back. The United States withdrew from the gold standard under President Roosevelt, and Germany under our Führer. Mr. H followed suit. What came next was adaptations in monetary reform, as a result of no longer having paper money backed by bullion, which eventually saved the Reichsmark and brought it back into the prominence as a currency within international trade. Okay. Cool. I'm thinking maybe not Mauser actually. Actually no, we're gonna go Mauser. And then we shall go with, I think, at least even enough. Wait, no, it's supposed to be Dewey. Hey, you're not supposed to be here again. Economic Minister. Because it doesn't make really much sense to have Herm here. There's surely someone better. You are awful. Oh, what was that one? You're not too bad, but you're not available to select. That's the only issue. Spear is. Joe, let's bring Spear in. Spear, welcome. Man of the people. Okay. And everyone's at war with Japan now. Well, the Toronto Accord, anyways. Backroom backstabber. What did you actually do? Stability and resistance. Yes, let's bring in Heinz. Water fuel. Right, let's go ahead and jump back in here. So, the old system. Laissez-faire economics is an economic model as old as time. It has served countless nations perfectly since its implementation, and reaping of benefits from it has been a much celebrated endless loop of success. So we're dealing with that. Of course, we got the Goring, the Herm characteristics on that. Welfare program still got. That's fine. Heroes Memorial Day. I was thinking if there's anyone better to actually put in. I don't know how that is an AI modifier. Otto Ernest Remmer, welcome. Wait, he's an unqualified what? Buffoon. Haha. Fantastic, even though he seems a little better than... He still gives us the... Actually, that's losing desire, isn't it? I think we'll keep Walter there. And then Joe ain't going anywhere. Right. Fantastic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're back on the encryption. Haha, we don't need to do that anymore. We are no longer a substance abuser. I really actually want to do that. What I might do is encourage the market and then we'll swing across here and grab. And see if we can actually get the diplomatic ties. I'm really interested to see what happens. Because once we've done encourage the market, -5. Yeah, it's only going to be +5. 15, I think 5. So not really going to be completely crippling us. We do have factories building away now. It is a miracle, and we're now in free trade. Are we short of even more? Not really, but at least we can go ahead and actually trade. So thank you for that. And the good thing is, with having puppets, we only have to direct. Slight as a 10, like 3 civvies. That's 3 civvies to get all the stuff we really need. Well, saying that, we're still 14 short on rubber, but that's fine. At least now we can actually start working on getting the army sorted, and then we can build some more divisions. So once the upper class policy is done, does exist to some extent an upper class in Germany. The rich and powerful aristocratic societies of Germany remain unchanged from the Weimar era. A minuscule window into the past, so to speak, but it is rather small. In a nation where everyone can see themselves as great stalwarts of the Aryan people, no lowly stood covered coal miner in the Ruhr, to the dashing dress of the Nines financer in Germania. It's only just that we develop such policies to expand a class that truly represents Germany as illustrious as it is. And we've got sweat makes profit. Does it though? Does sweat make profit? What's that giving us again? Actually, it's giving us a wee bonus. It's giving a bonus to our construction speed, which will be quite nice because that'll basically negate the construction penalty we still have from. Actually, no one, because we still need to grab encourage the market. Shame I can't invade anyone else. Then again, to be fair, we've not really invaded anyone as such. Why are they appearing no gun at each other? We haven't really invaded anyone different. We've just invaded our fixed commissariats. We just took them back under control. Brought them back under our guidance. Oh man, I haven't even sorted them out. That's not what I meant to do. Destroy the exercises. There we go. We've got 9. At least Heinz will be bringing the consumer goods down. How's Japan? Japan's dead. Japan's hella dead. Sweat makes profit. Let's go. It is a simple idea to grasp, even the smallest of children. Toil, sweat makes profit. Though our hard-working men... Oh, plus. It'll be toil plus sweat makes profit. Though through our hard-working men and women in all manner of employment with the Reich, their sweat, blood, and tears drive the economy forward. Through their strength, we can experience joy, the motto to some extent of our nation's most successful state-run tourism programs. Such benefits are absolutely deserved to the lower and middle classes of Germany. That's a wee bit ahead of time. Let's go ahead and grab you. And let's change you to the SG33. Happy days. We'll grab you again. Japan has lost. I wonder what Chen's gonna get up to. Still don't have a war all going here. So I think actually once I've done that, I'll go ahead and do these two to finish up the episode because we are getting near the end for today. I just need to exercise you guys a wee bit longer because we don't actually have all the companies. We just need recon in here actually, but we don't even have artillery in the either. I could go ahead and do the army focus to be fair. That does give us enough straight away, but it is 56 days. Some nice wee bonuses in here actually to our army. I've got 5.75 million manpower available. Right, introduce deportation. We have installed a work program for the Untermesh, but they are unwilling to work for us. Perhaps we offer them a reward, they would be more inclined to work and have divided a most suitable reward. Any person who is currently in a work camp who works for 5 years will be allowed to immigrate to any nation outside the German Reich or her international holdings. Guest event, the Black Ships, gains forced deportations with grants, daily political power gain of plus 0.05, weekly manpower minus 500, monthly population minus 5%, stability plus 10 for 400 days. Okay. I'm interested to see what this event's going to do. So sorry if you found my yawning annoying during this video. Again, same reason as last episodes. I've been at work, I'm exhausted, and I just want to get these videos done and out. A ceremony has been held in the Ministry of Aviation building honoring the heroes and elites of the Luftwaffe. As the event drew to a close, Luftwaffe leader Herm held the speech to end the ceremony. First, Herm praised the Luftwaffe and their professionalism, telling stories of his own past experience with the Air Force. However, thanks to the unprecedented turn after 40 minutes, Herm went on to speak about current political affairs, proclaiming that Greater Germany no longer seeks to engage in an active conflict with the world, that prosperity does not grow with the barrel of a gun. In this, he signalled the few Western journalists in the hall, saying, "We have won the war against Jewish Bolshevism for decades," telling them that he is extending an olive branch by throwing the world a bone. Okay, we threw you a bone, and it's actually unlocked some decisions. Charles Lindbergh is a high-profile American that aligns with our ideological beliefs. Perhaps we can use his status and his hope of peace as a political tool for the Reich. Okay, here we go. Mr. Charles Lindbergh was a man of many titles. Hero, victim, traitor, truly few names of the 20th century had evoked so myriad emotions in the American populace like the name Lindbergh. First was easy. This one he had been baptized with upon being the first man to cross the Atlantic by plane in one flight. The second one was a bit more complicated, given to him upon the so-called crime of the century, as his infant son was kidnapped and subsequently murdered, causing the United States to adopt an entire law for it. And finally, the much more complicated title of traitor. First hurled at him for his engagement in the anti-war crowd and his silent sympathy for the Germans, he of course has sternly refused his slanderous name by fighting viciously against the Japanese during the war. Even with the latter dying in the nuclear hellfire, the descendants of German Reich had stuck his last title like glue to him. And considering where he was right now, this last name may even eclipse the former ones. Yes, as he waited in the shade of an opulent pavilion in the garden of an even more opulent villa on the outskirts of Germania, he, for the first time since the name had been given to him, did not fret it anymore. For the meeting he was about to attend would forever prove his patriotism to America, because the man that now stepped out into the warm German sun was none other than the leader of the only country that could hope to best the United States on the battlefield, Herm, and he was here for peace, not war. Herm's enthusiasm shone brighter than the sun. Truly, Lindbergh thought, this is a man to save both America and the world. At last, the pointless standoff would come to an end, so he fully indulged Herm, proclaiming that he would make sure to make the man's words heard across the Western world. The man yelled a toast to him in his country. He didn't really hear what he said, nor really taste the ludicrously expensive champagne. He was already deep in thought as to how this glorious news may be best made palpable to the American public, so he remained lost in thought until his machine landed once again on American soil. But that's none of Germany's concern. He shall be our messenger. Reported by Germania, following Herm's proclamation days ago, a high-profile American activist has travelled to the heart of Germany of an official visit. Indeed he has. Inviting the Americans. Let's do it. Let's wrap up the episode by inviting the Americans. But how? How is this going to end? Will the Americans accept? The relationship between Germany and the West warms up. A variety of options have been offered for Germany. Becoming part of the global community to secure lucrative trade deals with foreign companies. Herm's doctrine is an exciting prospect for the Reich, as a step forward to further global integration. Perhaps Germany can also use this opportunity to preach the ideas of National Socialism. No, we're not going to be doing that. We are, however, very eager in coming back onto the world stage and helping the world grow and keep it peaceful. We may not be the same ideology, but this is the way to do it. Oh, wow. Seemingly unable to be grateful, the ignorant Stevenson has refused their offers of peace, choosing to continue this hostility. Some of the Germany is certain to win. Germany does not tolerate such disrespect towards the Aryan race. If the capitalists of the West do not desire peace, perhaps it is for the best that Germany reaches out to the East. Wait, what? Reaches out to the East? Oh well. The Americans have decided what they want to do. And you know what? Stuff you. That's what I'm saying. Stuff you, Stevenson. You didn't want to... You didn't even want to give it a chance. Do you know what? You're done for, mate. You're done for. Anyways, guys, we'll leave that episode there. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very soon for some more. Until then, take care. Cheer bye. The now.